They gave him his orders in Monroe. Did you say and Pete, you're way behind time? Read the center of time. Then he turned around, said to his black greased fireman, said, shovel on in a little coal. And when we reach that wide open mountain, you can watch old 97.
Buddy, are you? What? Don't what me, I say you're a pal, huh?
Why, what do you mean, Dusty?
What do I mean? What do I mean? You see me on a spot and what do? Do you give me a tumble? You do not. You sit here on your lead and watch me battle it out alone.
But Dusty, there was only two of them.
There was stiffs, wasn't they? And battling stiffs at that. You're a shack, huh? Listen, Bindle, you couldn't shack for me on a gravel peanut running around a quarry yard.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Is the super in?
Hello, Vicky.
Yeah, what's on your mind, Vicky? Hey, look it. What do you think?
How about those two boomers you took on yesterday?
Those two guys is all right.
Ain't you the clairvoyant?
Now, wait, this is serious. We don't want anything like that to happen around here. Hang out in your office and keep your eye peeled. That goes for you, too.
Say, what do you think we are, a couple of nursemaids?
Nix on the crack. When do I get those flats?
When I get the cars in the menu.
But listen.
Now, listen, nothing. Look, it's gonna snow any minute. You think I want to freeze?
Well, you froze before, ain't you?
Yeah, because I had to, but I don't have to now. Besides, I don't want to get to be a veteran on this line. I've been here 8 days already.
That's so. When are you going?
Now.
Where?
Oh, south and west.
How?
On this.
But you got a day's pay coming.
I can get a day's pay anytime.
So you was gonna run out on me, was you?
I knew you'd come along.
How did you know?
Well, you always do.
Oh, I do, huh? Oh.
Not always. Sometimes you started.
You know, there's times when I think you're just as stiff at heart.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Now, ladies,
Always
you
doing
must
something.
all
Always
take
doing
warning
something.
from this time now and on. Never speak
Never
harsh words to your true love husband. He may leave you and never return.
Oh, alibis. I don't want any more alibis. I want action. Do I get it?
How can I move that dirt without any cars?
Yeah, and how can I move those cars without crew to handle them?
Get 'em.
Where?
Where? That's your business. I want this dirt moved. Get 'em.
Get 'em. You keep telling me to get 'em, and you want me to get railroaders. Why, there ain't a full paid-up BRT car between here and the coast. All I can get are bows, spindle stiffs, and boomers. Now what I need is 6 railroad men. 6.
Alibi. Alibi. Now, look here. I'm responsible for what goes on in this division, ain't I? I want that dirt moved. You're going to get men, and you're going to move it for me.
Now listen, we can track it for so many cars. No cars, no dirt.
Well, how can you get the cars without a crew to handle them?
Buddy, if I was still holding down your job and you were holding down mine, I wouldn't hold you up. I'd get you men. I wouldn't take a man that treated me the way I've treated you and say I can't get railroad men. If you had dirt out here to move, it was up to me to move it, I'd get men for you. I wouldn't stand around and howl.
Brother, you will be delighted to learn that you got 2 of them right now.
Fool me, you got all 6.
Look, boss, it's just what I'm telling you. They're nothing but boomers. Here today and gone tomorrow. Well, they ain't worth the powder to blow 'em up. The lousy bums will steal everything you got nailed down.
You might be jumping at conclusions. There's a pair of guys might be good brakemen.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about. These yellow rats ain't got no guts.
Listen, he's absolutely
Hold
right.
still.
Well, I want to talk to you about this.
Hey, wait a minute, will you? What are you trying to do, cripple up my whole camp?
That guy was crippled to start with.
Who are you?
Why, we're,
Who are you? Me? I'm the super of this division.
Pleased to meet you.
When do we go on the timesheet, boss? I guess you're on, all right. Where's your card?
Listen, I'd take it easy if I were you. These guys are apt to start a lot of...
There you are. Okay, boss. Which way to the timekeeper? Right on there. And hey, look, watch your step with that timekeeper. Oh, yeah?
Hey, listen. Timekeepers is my meat. I hate 'em. Come on, Dusty.
I hope you guys are as good with a coupling pin as you are with your fists.
Oh, sure. Anything that's laying around handy is all right to sock with. A ball bat or a billiard cue, a coupling pin or a pick handle, it's all the same to us.
They still stiff. He means coupling a couple of cars.
Oh, that? Oh, sure. We're good at that, too. As a matter of fact, we're good.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah.
You want to make something out of it?
Well, now. Old fellow, looks like we got a job.
Yeah, it don't look like we're never going to get no vacation.
I wonder what the chief meant when he says, look out for that timekeeper.
That don't make no never mind to me. What I mean, I don't like timekeepers. You leave this to me.
Oh, now you're going to start something again, huh?
Well, anyhow, I don't like timekeepers. One crack out of this pencil pusher and I'll knock him right on his ear.
Bulls? Maybe.
Now listen, boss. I'm telling you, those 2 guys are the stick-up men you're looking for.
Yeah. And they ain't got any guts. You make it awful soft for us. Every place we go, you're always starting something. You're always starting a melee. Here we get all set and you start it.
Nevertheless, the lady will sing, I don't like timekeepers.
All right, but don't ever say that me and the chief didn't warn you.
Hey, look. Stick your gourd out here. There's a couple of gents what got business with you.
Where are they?
Well,
they? Where are the gents?
You tell her, Dusty.
There you go, always stepping into it and leaving it to me to fix it. Well, baby, it's like this. You've got a couple of new shacks on your timesheet.
Baby. I was weaned about 20 years ago. What are the names, if any?
Dude Clown and Dusty Riley. I mentioned him first on account of his dumbness.
Okay, report to the foreman.
Much obliged, Bright Eyes. We'll be seeing you.
Oh, wait a minute. You'll have to eat, won't you?
As who don't, answers he brightly.
Well, I run the commissary. It'll cost you $1 a day for 3 meals. I take it out of your pay.
Fine. We may be eating with you. Oh, can I park the Zither with you?
Sure, I'll put it in the safe.
Much obliged. Come on, Speed Boy, now. What kind of a joint is this? A woman for a timekeeper. Boy, are we in a great spot. Boy, this is the softest touch I've ever seen in my life. What with your good looks and my brains, we're a cinch for all the free feeds there is on this job. Look out! Come on, stupid. Of all the dumb eggs I ever saw in my life, you grab everything. The principal thing you need is a nurse. Look out! Of all the stupid iron domes I've ever seen, I've half a mind to kill you myself. Hey, what's the matter with you? Is there anything alive in you from your neck up?
What?
Don't want me. You know what you are? Do you want me to tell you what you are?
What, again?
Hey, are you trying to kid somebody? Your parents could be arrested for committing a misdemeanor.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Now, listen, Egg. Here's where we start to make the breaks for the free feed, see? Now, don't you say nothing. Leave me do all the talking, understand?
Well, you always do, don't you, Dusty?
What are you trying to do, kid with somebody?
No, I was just...
Never mind, never mind. Now, do like I tell you. Don't say nothing. Just look.
Well, that's all I want to do.
Whoa, Pinky. Aren't you ready today?
It's okay.
Hey, you.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna wash my face.
For what? You washed it this morning.
I know, but...
What? Hey, I've been thinking. And I don't know whether this free feed we're liable to get here is going to be worth our staying or not. I think we ought to pull our freight.
Oh, why, Dusty? That's a swell here.
I still think it ain't so hot. That commissary dame has got a gourd like a coconut. She's tough.
Oh, no, she ain't, Dusty. She's great.
I thought you told me you hated timekeepers. All timekeepers.
Oh, yeah, I know, but,
But what? You've just gone soft on me, that's all.
I have not now, Dusty. I tell you, I have not now. Oh, listen, Dusty.
I'm telling you, this place is a louse. We should have ordered one further west.
Oh, sure. Right to the ocean and then joined up with a navy.
Well, whose idea was it coming west? Yours. Sometimes you make me sick at my stomach.
Oh, yeah?
And if you pull that one again on the level, I'll leave you have it.
How's the meatballs, boys? Pretty good? I'm hungry. Here's that, brother.
See, just as I told you, there are nothing but a lot of bindle stiffs and boomers. No place for a guy to plonk himself and score.
Well, look, what are you going to do? Judge a place by the people you meet there?
Now, what's he going to judge it? By the scenery?
Hey, how you can eat or you keep hay for Mike, where do you get that? Out of need. Where to? You pick a full of time. Sure enough. You have a nice smell all the way, boy.
How about some meatballs down there? Are there any meatballs? How about having that coffee? Hey, draw some meatballs. Yeah. A little coffee down, a little hot coffee. Down here. Hey, Spike, send down some of that bread. Do I get that bread or don't I?
How about a meat? I don't know, no meat around.
Shoot the beans. Shoot the beans. They're all laying them on. Send the birdies down with it.
Hey, Garson, how about the caviar?
I'm sorry, sir, but our fish never laid no eggs today.
Where did you learn your wisecracks?
Waiting on Boomer Brakeman.
Will you... Will...
Don't you ain't satisfied.
I just got up. Give me that thing, you guys are always walking. How's that note?
Hey, Speed. What about another meatball?
We ain't got none left. Have some more mashed potatoes.
Oh, thanks. I've ate my peas already.
Yeah, I noticed that console operation you was performing.
Can you...
Hey, Ike. Hey, still press that bread now, will you? Where's that pay card?
Well, can you imagine? Are you done? Hey, are you done?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Well, we only got one here.
It's good food, ain't it?
Huh?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
Hey, Come on, we gotta put the wax on this gal for the free food now.
What?
I say we gotta put the wax on this gal for the free food.
Yeah, but I thought you said we should move.
Well, I can change my mind, can't I?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want to congratulate you on the high-class chow you're passing out here. We're a couple of men who have met in all kinds of countries, including the Scandinavians. And there ain't never been a setup like this we just sat down to.
Thanks. Oh, I forgot to tell you. It's going to cost you 35 cents a meal straight if you miss a meal.
Why, the nickel nice and so-and-so of all the cheap...
Oh, next, Dusty. The gal has got a living to make.
Oh, yeah? Well, you never catch that other one pulling anything like that. That elk over there. There's a dame that uses her beam. There's a gal.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, who are those guys?
I don't know what their mothers named them, but I know what I call them.
What?
Why, they're a couple of dirty...
Yeah, a couple of what?
Well, they're a couple of...
Yeah?
A couple of fellas who eat here.
You know what the meal hours are. If you want supper, there's a regular time to get it.
Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you get wise to yourself? Me and Dude are hungry. We've been working.
Well, that's too bad.
Why, for 2 cents?
Oh, nix, Dusty, come on.
Oh, Pinky. I said no.
How come them guys up?
They got here on time. They were just finishing.
Oh, they got here on time. You give a couple of screamers like them their grub, but 2 real railroaders can't get nothing, huh? I know what kind of a dump this is. And take it from me, you've had my last buck a day.
Oh, nix, Dusty, don't talk to her like that.
Who's she? She can't be talked to.
Oh, Pinky, you see the spot I'm in? I don't want for you and him to...
Oh, dude, you can have anything I've got, but breaking the rules.
Oh, rules were made to be broken, the same as hearts.
Any time a gal like that can break my heart.
Oh, nix, Dusty, come on.
Hey, what's the matter?
Well, they know what time supper's over. Getting here at 7:30, expecting to get a meal.
Ah, keep it.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Pinky.
Oh, wait a minute.
My mind's made up.
Well, it can be changed. Listen to him.
Now, look at you. You probably don't understand. Those boys took an extra run from me to pull me out of a hole after their regular run was over. They've been 16 hours on the job. And say, they'd resent it if they heard you say it, but there's a pair of real railroaders. I'm going to have to take them out to my shack and feed them, I guess.
Oh, no. In that case, they can eat here. You see, I didn't understand.
Come on back.
I wouldn't have you break your rules, Pinky.
Oh, no. They can eat here.
Now, I wouldn't have that for anything.
Well, if they don't eat here, it's going to cost them 35 cents a meal for every other meal.
I never had any other meals. I ain't had since that lousy breakfast I had this morning.
Shut up.
Well, they're going to eat here.
Well, why don't you leave it up to them? Where do you want to eat? In there, don't you?
Yeah. Where do you want to eat, dude?
Why, wherever Pinky is.
Come on.
Well, now, I guess it's up to me to eat by myself.
Oh, well, look. Look, after we get finished here, maybe we could come over and help you out, huh?
No, I wouldn't have you do that for anything. I'm just going to eat it all up myself.
I'm sorry if we caused you any trouble.
It wasn't that. But you see, I've always tried to be a stickler for rules, dude.
Sure, I know. And me and Dusty's always broke every rule we ever heard of. But then that's boomers for you, ain't it?
The super said you were a couple of railroaders. Real ones.
What do you think?
I think you better come in and eat.
All right. Hey, they ain't gonna have to wash that one.
Hey, look, I got a great idea. Listen. Tomorrow being payday, everybody being broke with a fire tonight. And we thought maybe you two would come along. Will you?
Sure, I love it.
Well, as long as there ain't anything else to do.
Oh.
child on a sick bed lay, and death was very near. The parents cried, and the only child of a road engineer, his duty called him from those he loved, and the home whose light was dim. Of the tears he shed, as wife he said, I will leave to land torrents trim. Just leave a light by my bed tonight, and leave it where it can be seen. If a baby's dead, then show the red. If she's better, show the green. In a little house by the railroad side, a mother's watchful eye saw a gleam of hope and a feeble smile as the train went rushing by. Just one short look was his only chance to see the light gleam. On the midnight air there rose a prayer. Thank God the light was green.
Oh, come on and sing it.
Oh, nix, Dusty.
Come on, I tell you, I'll play it for you.
Oh.
Come on.
Won't you? Please.
Well, if you say so. I had always laughed and said that love was not for me. Lovers' dreams and clever schemes were things I could not see. Summer moons and pretty tunes never meant a thing, till one day you came my way and made my poor heart sing. We met, and strange to tell, dear, you cast a magic spell, dear, and love found me when I found you. Your glance was oh so tender. You smiled in sweet surrender, and love found me when I found you. For just a moment then, it seemed the world stood still. In all my life, I'd never dreamed of such a thrill. I'm starting all anew, dear. There's nothing I can't do, dear, for love found me when I found you.
Oh, gee, dude. That was lovely. The accompaniment was swell.
I suppose the singing wasn't.
Oh, it was all right.
How many times have I got to tell you not to argue?
You never told me, and this ain't no time to start.
Well, come on, and I'll convince you.
But you argue.
Don't do as I do, do as I say.
Can you imagine where I'd be if I did everything you said?
Hey, don't you want to move over here?
Yeah. It is kind of hot by the fire.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to talk to you about railroading.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, won't it? Come on.
He did, huh?
With his own two lips, I heard him. He said you were railroaders.
He did, huh?
He said you'd be sore.
He did. Well, just to show you, I ain't sore. I like it. I am a railroader. You're a railroader. Dude's a railroader. Pinky's a railroader. We're all...
Railroaders.
What are you always taking the words out of my mouth for? Hey, dude, how's it for a match?
What? No, look, it's like this. I was thinking that supposing that someday you would come to me and say,
Dude, you need a shave.
yeah, I do with that. Only that isn't what I meant you was going to come to me and say.
Oh, no?
Oh, no. No. What I meant was, if you was to come to me sometime and say, dude?
How's for another match?
How's for another...
No, I didn't mean that neither. I mean, asking for another match, like. No, I meant, supposing, do you suppose that a girl like you could, well, look, a bum like says,
Give me another match.
give me another. Now, Pinky, do you think, could
This dude ain't got no call to do any talking for himself. He don't know how to talk. I've always done the talking for him.
I bet you did.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking what an elegant talker you was. Well, go on.
Go on and what?
Go on and do your talking.
Well, as long as you got a yen to hear me talk, I might as well prove to you a few good old railroad rules. Now, to begin with, of course, you know what making a coupling means.
No.
Oh, I'll explain it to you. Well, when two cars come together and are hooked or coupled, that's making a coupling. Do you understand that?
Oh, yeah, some of it.
Well, I'll make it plainer. Now, suppose you're a fruit dispatch car standing on a siding. And suppose I'm an engine, and I back down on the siding, and there's a guy there that couples us.
Oh.
And then he gives me the all-clear signal, and out we go on the main track, coupled. Is that clear?
Sure, that's clear.
You're sure you understand?
Sure. Green lights all the way.
Well, that's all right.
There's something I've been wanting to tell you.
Yes?
Yeah, well, Pinky, I've been wanting to tell you, I've been wanting to say...
Oh, do you, dude?
Oh, yeah.
I understand.
No fooling?
No fooling.
And you ain't sore?
I should say not. I think it's swell.
No fooling. Well, sir, I never thought it would be as easy as this.
What do you mean, easy?
Oh, I never meant you. No, I meant, I didn't think it would be as easy to tell you. No, I thought it, well, I thought maybe you'd be sore or something and make it tough. But you didn't. And, well, here we are.
Here we are. Part way.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I ain't said nothing yet about, I ain't asked you yet. Would you, well, would you?
I sure would.
Oh, Pinky.
Look, in case of danger to the company's property, Employees must unite to protect it.
There's just one thing.
Anything, it don't matter what.
Now, wait a minute. I've been doing a lot of thinking about you lately.
Oh, I have about you, too.
You're awfully sweet, dude. But I'm afraid.
For me?
Oh, no, for you. I'm afraid for you and me.
Oh.
Oh, dude, don't you realize that you're just one step better than a bum?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that. I was afraid you was gonna look at it like that. Yeah, that's right. Well, I guess there ain't nothing more to be said about it, is there?
Wait a minute. I'm not saying no. You're not a bum. You can correct that. You start to correct it now, you won't ever be one. Oh, but don't you see, dude? Unless you do make a start, this girl would be taking a terrible chance to marry you.
Well, look, you just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
That's a serious promise, dude.
I mean it serious. Outside of Dusty, I ain't never known anybody that meant anything to me. But after seeing you, well, I just want to say there ain't nobody means anything to me but you. Not even Dusty. I'm not saying plenty. Now you tell me what you want me to do.
See, you're a sweet dude. Well, why don't you start with a bank account? Now, tomorrow's payday. I know what you've got coming. And I know pretty much what you can save. You should be able to save $100 a month easy. Oh, will you do it?
It's done.
You're just as sweet as you can be, dude. But you do need a shave.
I'm gonna do that tomorrow. The bank account, I mean.
Good night.
Ain't you never said goodnight to a girl before?
Oh.
Good night.
Oh. Good night.
Well, good night.
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 How do you feel?
Huh?
How do you feel?
Great. Why?
Well, I was getting a little worried about you. You wasn't talking or nothing. I thought maybe something was wrong. Maybe you were sick or something.
How do you feel?
Me? Oh, swell.
Oh, yeah?
I never felt so well again in my life.
Well, that's great, because you'll be in good condition to get a shock.
What do you mean, a shock?
You sure you feel all right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, you know the elk.
Yeah.
Pretty tough, ain't she?
She ain't soft.
Well, I've about got the elk convinced that what she needs in her family is a brakeman. A regular brakeman, you understand, with a regular 12 months a year job on one division on one road. Now, it ain't many families that's got a brakeman in them. But as far as she's concerned, look, the bull elk.
No.
I'm telling you, can you imagine?
Slip me. It's all right. And, just so there won't be no misunderstandings, it's closed season on timekeepers.
What?
Yep. I'm having me time kept and me commissary supplied by one gal. That's that Pinky. Can you imagine my luck, Dusty? Can you imagine?
Ain't you the lucky stiff? Ain't we both a pair of lucky
Oh, boy.
Of course, my being the oldest, it's natural that I should be the best picker.
What?
Certainly. I always get the breaks. Of course, your gal is all right, but... boy, she ain't no elk.
I should say she ain't. She's an angel.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. And any time you think she
Hey, now, wait a minute, fella. Don't go saying nothing against the elk.
I wasn't saying nothing against her. I was simply
Well,
remarking...
don't. You've never known how to pick a gal, and you don't know how now.
What do you mean I don't know how? Certainly know how to pick a gal. Just look.
I'm looking. What have you got?
I got Pinky. And that's why I'm always telling you, Dusty, you should ought to save your money.
What?
Well, I was reading in somewhere that there's only one guy in 165 or something that ever gets anywhere, see?
Yeah?
Yeah. And you know why? Look, if you put $10 today, see, in a bank like, in 2 years with interest semi-annually, that's compounded, of course, you understand.
Oh, baby. Hold on. That's Alabama.
Wrong for a buck.
There's my point.
Come on, we gotta get away from here.
Yeah, we got her.
Well, why don't you come on?
Well, why don't you? Well, look, it won't do no harm to take one little look and see, huh?
Well, just one.
Yeah.
Ah, what do you care? What's a little jack, more or less? You got Pinky, I got the elk. That makes up for it, don't it?
Yeah, I suppose so. But gee, Dusty, I wish I had an even $100 left. I'd do anything for $100.
For what?
I promised Pinky. Well, I just ought to have $100, that's all.
Maybe you're right at that. You know, dude, there comes a time in every guy's life when he ought to settle down and quit fooling around. Now, me, no more of this crap game stuff for me next payday. I'm gonna put Jack with the paymaster. By that time, ain't the elk, it ought to... Oh, have you and Pinky set a day yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, you ought to do that. Don't leave it delay too long. I always said that long engagements was poor stuff. I got that out of a book. Let's see, me and the elk ought to fix things up for about 2 paydays from now. Hey, what's the matter with you?
Nothing?
Look, you need a shave.
Yeah, I guess I do at that.
Oh, boy, can you imagine? No more joints like this. Real home comforts. That's what a guy should ought to have. Oh, come on, let's hit that flop.
I don't feel sleepy, Dusty. You turn in. I think I'll take a little walk.
Oh, dude. What's the matter, dude? You look like you lost your last friend. What's the matter?
Ain't nothing the matter, Splinters.
Come on now, don't kid Papa. Come on, tell the little boyfriend all about it.
Ain't nothing the matter.
I know. You lost all that dough. Okay. Here,
No, Splinters, I don't want that.
go on and take it. Can a pal lend dough to his pal, huh? Go on.
No, Splinters. I don't want to borrow no dough from... Well, I don't want to borrow from no one.
Go on and take it and keep it as long as you want. I don't care if you never pay me back. Look, I took some of those screamers for plenty tonight. That big stiff Popeye, I nailed that guy for plenty of sugar.
Yeah, but look here, Splinters. You're pickled. It wouldn't be right to take no dough from you.
Oh, Spickle, I am not... Well, I might have had a couple of shots. Don't you think I don't know what I'm doing? You're my pal and you're in trouble. And there's only two things can cause a guy trouble. That's dough and women. And if you got the dough, you can always get the women. Now go on and take it, will you, dude? Don't break my heart, will you?
All right, Splinters, I'll take it.
What?
But look, you got too much here. I only want to borrow you $100, see?
Oh, go on. Take it all. I don't need it. Go on, take it.
No, I'm just taking 100, see? Now, wait a minute. Here.
Come here, hurry up. Oh,
Hello, baby, what's the excitement?
He said he done it, and I know he never, how could he have done it? He ain't that kind. And believe me, I was never so flabbergasted in all my life, and I've known him all this time, and look.
Wait.
I'm trying to tell you, and I couldn't believe that he'd do such a thing. There was Splinters lying there with his head. He couldn't understand a word. He's out of his head, you understand. He can't say a word. And then the doctor came, and believe me, I never saw so much blood in my life. And for heaven's sakes, can you imagine, the super came up. He came up. No, he didn't come up. And he stops me and he tells us I'm passing. No, not as I'm passing, you understand. But this super, he tells me, and believe me, I heard all that noise and I ran over, and there's Pinky, you understand? There's Pinky. And believe me, I'm a Chinese cook. I couldn't make head nor tail of it. Not head nor tail of it, you understand? And oh my, not head nor tail.
Will you please tell me?
I'm trying to tell you. And there you could have knocked me over with a couple of coupling pins, a couple of them. And there I was in those two dirty shacks, Hot Eye and Pop Foot. You know, no, I can't, that's not their names, I tell you. But there was a super and the doctor and poor Splinters lying there. Poor Splinters lying there without a dime. Without a dime in his pocket, Splinters is lying there. And then I came up, and why don't you say something?
Why don't I?
Well, you're the funniest man I ever see. You know, this is the funniest when I say all these words, and I should think you'd feel sorry.
I am.
Well, I just think you would. There's Pinky and I kept awake all night by a crap game. Oh, just all night. And so many people in the world. What's the matter? Has the cat got your tongue?
Will you please tell me?
Yes, but I'm trying to. The super wants you. He needs you. He's in trouble. Will you hurry up?
Well, why didn't you say so?
I tried to, but you didn't give me a chance.
Oh.
Hey, you. The super wants to see you.
Oh, yeah? What's the idea?
You'll find out what the idea is.
You wasn't with him, eh?
No, sir.
You want to see me, boss?
Yes. Where was you last night?
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, let me see. Oh, Dusty and me got into a well, you know, boss.
Go ahead.
Well, then we went back to the shack, and Dusty went to bed, and I took a walk over to... Well, I took a walk.
Then what?
Then I went back and went to bed.
That all?
Yes, sir.
Didn't see anybody?
No. Oh, yeah, I seen Splinters. You know, one of the shacks.
Yeah, I know who he is. What happened?
Oh, well, Splinters insisted on loaning me some money.
That'll do from you. Oh, he loaned you this dough, did he?
Yes, sir.
And you ain't got any idea why I asked you?
No, sir.
Well, I'm going to tell you. This morning they found Splinters unconscious on the track.
What?
Half beat to death, and his pockets is empty. And this morning you made a deposit of a nice hunk of dough with the timekeeper.
Yeah, but I told you Splinters loaned me...
We all know that you lost all of your dough last night in a crap game, and you yourself acknowledged that you seen Splinters. This was found with him.
Yeah, but he loaned me that dough, and I wrote him an IOU on that for him.
Ah, that's enough. Don't lie anymore.
I'll bet you two heels are at the bottom of this somehow, you... I'll bet you money they told you I done it.
That's enough.
I never done it, boss. Honest, I never. Why, Splinters was my pal. He loaned me that dough, I tell you. Well, you believe that, don't you? Do you believe it? Go on, Dusty. Go on. Tell him I never done it, Dusty.
Hey, wait a minute. Here's your...
Pinky. Oh, listen, Pinky. You know what happened? The super just told me...
I'd rather not speak to you at all.
But, Pinky, you wouldn't think that I could...
What else can I think?
But, Pinky, Splinters loaned me that dough so that we could...
Please, I'd rather not hear any of the details. I don't ever want to see you again.
Oh, you don't mean that?
I mean every word of it.
But I never done it, Pinky. On a level, I never. Well, Splinters was my pal. Not as close as Dusty. Yeah, as close now as Dusty. Oh, don't you see what you're doing? They all turned me down. What am I gonna do? I ain't got you and I ain't got Dusty. What am I gonna do?
Don't matter to me what you do. I'm done with you. The only thing I ask of you is that you forget that you ever saw me or ever heard of me.
Well, I wish you'd kind of take care of Splinters. I guess he's hurt pretty bad.
You're a great gal, ain't you?
What?
Don't what me. I say you're a great gal. You're this guy's woman, and the first time he gets in a jam, you run out on him. You're a great gal.
How dare you talk to me that way?
How dare I talk to you? Who are you that you can't be talked to? You're running out on a guy like this is just about as low as anybody can get.
Do you know what he did?
What of it? You're his gal, ain't you? Well, he's got one break. He didn't get you. Move over, will you? Leave a guy sit down.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Where are you going?
I don't know. Anywhere. Hey, Dusty. What about the elk?
She'll be okay. I told her I'd be back soon. Maybe. I'm sorry I busted our guitar.
But Dusty, you can't do a thing like this.
Why not? Who can?
Listen, I may be dumb, but I know something. You can't go and break up a girl like the elk, stick around with her and make her fall for you and then run out like this, just because... Well, you can't do it, that's all.
Oh, shut up.
I will not shut up. You can't do this just because... Because Pinky... Because...
Hey, look. Pinky's Pinky and the elk's the elk. They're a couple of gals. Just women. And I feel sorry for them because they are women. They just gotta sit in one spot the rest of their lives. But you and me, well, we're a couple of buddies. We're pals. We've been together for years. Hey, you need a shave.
I ain't never gonna shave again.
Oh, will you stop it? Do you hear me? Stop it.
Well, I can't. Dusty's gone away, and he never even said goodbye. All he said was, be good, kid. I'll be seeing you. Keep your nose clean. Can you imagine? Oh, where are you going?
Do you think I'm going to let a man show me up? I'm going to find Dude.
Well, wait a minute and I'll go with you.
You don't have to.
I know I don't, but wherever Dude is, Dusty'll be there, too.
I forgot that. Well, come on.
Well, where are you going to look?
What do you care? We may have to search all over the state, but we'll find them. They're our men, and we've got to find them. Come on.
Can you imagine a couple of female boomers?
Well, here we are at the top of the pass.
Dusty, you don't think that I've done that, do you? I mean, to splinters.
Well, what if you did?
But I never done it, Dusty. Honest, I never. And before we go one wheel turn further, you gotta tell me you believe I never done it.
All right, I believe it.
No, that don't go. You ain't convincing me with that.
Look, would I be here now if I didn't believe it? Would I?
Yeah, I think you would. You're that kind of a sap. You're soft as mush, and I know it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Elk! Hey, listen, I got some great news for you. Splinters has come to and told me all about how it happened. It wasn't Dude at all. It was Popeye and Hotfoot.
Dude never.
No, I should have known.
Oh, I gotta tell Pinky.
Shoving that car on the side, and guess you must have a flat wheel.
Hey, them brakes ain't gonna hold. He's sure in a jam now.
Yeah.
Why
there, dirty yellowback stiff.
Hey, look, where you
I'm
going?
gonna try and stop it. That'll bump into the passenger number 12 just below Linda.
Come back here, you fathead. What's the idea?
Hey, what's the idea?
That car's running wild. With this extra weight, we can overtake him. Hook on and stop him with these brakes.
Well, this car and this crummy are staying right here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Stiff, you gotta live another year, don't you?
Well, look, Dusty, I had her. This truck would have smacked into that passenger.
Never mind the argument. Come on, let's set the brakes on that gondola. Come on. Look out! To do this for a long time. Besides, I got a hunch you're the guy that done for splinters.
How do you like the feel of that, huh? How do you like that, you dirty stiff? I'm going to give you the same as your pal Splinter's got.
So it was you that done for him, huh? You... So it was you, was it? Was it? Was it? Was it? Oh, it was, huh? You need any help, Dusty?
I never asked for it yet. I thought I told you to lay still.
Come on, we gotta set these brakes or we'll crash into the passenger.
If it wasn't for me, where would you be now?
Well, if it wasn't for you, where would I be?
If it wasn't for me, you'd be shaking hands with a lot of casualties, and the commissaria'd be issuing you your harp and halo.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
are running wild. What for? We've got to throw the switch before they get here. What? We've got to throw the switch or they'll run into the passenger train. Oh, 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 oh. Oh!
You're always saying if it wasn't for me, if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, and I'm always telling the truth, too. What would you do without me? We get into trouble and I get you out.
Who starts the trouble?
You do.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Who was it first thought about setting the brakes? I did.
Yeah, you thought about it, but you forgot about it.
Well, you dumb-headed stiff. How can a guy think and forget at the same time?
Well, you did.
Well, that's better than you did. All you ever do is forget.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't talk so much. Yeah, shut up, the two of you. But I tell you, nobody goes to Niagara Falls on a honeymoon anymore.
Well, my mother didn't, her mother didn't, all the mothers before her, back to the time our family was Indians, their mothers did. You can go where you please, but Dusty and me are going to Niagara Falls. That's the only place for a honeymoon.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,